And we are live with our Facebook Lives QMJHL fans, a very special edition. As you can see on screen right now, we have our gold medalists who are fresh off their World Juniors win. So up in the middle, we have Nathan Gaucher from the Rempart. Upper right corner, we have Tyson Hins from Phoenix, the Phoenix Sherbrooke. Beneath him is Joshua Roy, his teammate. And in the lower left corner, we have Zach Dean from the Gatineau Olympics. So first off, congrats, boys, and thanks for joining us on such short notice.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So pretty general question to get the ball rolling. Obviously, we'll just go around the table here, and I want to know basically if you could pick, one of your fondest memories or anything that sticks out from the tournament. I mean, just one precise moment. What would it be? So we'll start with you, Nate.
Of course, it's hard to not talk about like just winning gold. That like goal in OT there, just jumping on the ice. So I think that's just a classic. But like overall, I think just having fun with the boys and enjoying with this opportunity with like all the guys over there. So, but for my part, I think I'd say the golden goal in OT, but a nice assist by Josh there.
We'll get to it later for sure. What about Tyson? What was your fondest memory from the whole experience?
I would say both games in OT, but definitely the last game, and even against the Slovaks when Conor Bedard his sick goal in OT. That was something. So, but I would say other than that, I would say like hotel with the boys, ping pong and NHL was pretty fun. So yeah, we had an amazing time.
What about you, Zach? What was your fondest memory from the whole thing?
Yeah, I mean the boys pretty much said it all there, but I think the first when the team kind of got picked, we kind of went out, did like a little trip. We went out to the St. Stephen's area, and we went to like the little resort. It was pretty cool to kind of go to a small community at first and practice out there, and then we did some community events and stuff like that. So that was pretty cool, and to see all the fans and stuff come out. So. Yeah.
And Josh, what about you? I guess I have a good feeling what your fondest memory is, but
well, I will say the gold medal goal was just crazy. With the crowd, it was just so loud in the ring, so it was a pretty good moment.
And obviously, Josh and Nate, you guys get the back-to-back medal wins. So I want to talk about the differences between the main tournaments. Obviously, last year in Edmonton was a little bit quieter from what I can hear. How was it with the whole crowds? Obviously, you get to play in 2Q markets. So you guys weren't the enemies or public enemy number one for once.
Well, that was way different than this summer. This summer was pretty quiet, like you said. People were not watching it like people watched it this winter, and the crowd was crazy, honestly. I remember the last game in Edmonton. It was a pretty good crowd, but in Halifax, it was every game, even against Austria. There was sold out rink, and it was pretty crazy.
No, it was fun, and like it's Christmas time. It's like it's the World Juniors. It's at Christmas time, so it was different because this summer it was like going outside. It's like hot. We're going to play a tournament. There was not as much as people as Josh said, and like this winter, the arena was full every game. So the vibe was different. We could feel that the fans and like all the Canadians were with us and helped us win gold for sure.
Tyson, I know that was your first time at the tournament too. I mean, how was your experience? How do you feel the crowd supported you guys?
Oh, it was unbelievable. So loud. So at the end of like each games and the winning games, like you were screaming on the ice and we couldn't hear ourselves. So it was incredible, and it was huge to help us like a lot in tough times and OT and all that. So it was great.
Now, Zach, I know it was your first time, but you were also the only Newfoundlander on the team. I mean, did you feel the whole support from the province? I know you mentioned earlier you had some community events there, but did you get to feel that whole support from home?
Yeah, no. I mean, I had lots of family and friends there, and then it was pretty cool too. And when you look up, you warm up and stuff like that, and you see the Newfoundland flag. So, I mean, I for sure felt that the support was there, and it was just a crazy experience overall. I mean, I said to my parents after, I was like, it'll be hard to play in a game or anything like that where you'll ever like have the fans the way that they were. It's once in a lifetime experience. So it was, overall, it was such a cool experience, and we all had lots of fun. So
Must be neat for you. Like you mentioned, you see that Newfoundland flag flying, you definitely know it's for you, right?
yeah, exactly.
Sick. Going over your memories, your fondest memories, should I say? You guys all brought up the golden goal. I mean, Josh, you were a big part of that with the sick assist. I sort of want to go through it again and see how you guys all lived it differently. Obviously, Josh was on the ice. So we'll start with you. I mean, how was that whole thing? How did it go down? Did you black out the minute it went in? I mean, how did you
Yeah,
live it?
well, I just remember as soon as we went in 2-on-1, all the crowd stand up and start screaming, and I was like, oh. And then I just saw the defenseman lay down on the ice, and I was like, I gotta give it to Gunner. Gunter is a pretty good player, so I was like, it's a good idea if I pass it to him. And when I saw the puck behind the net, it was just crazy.
So you didn't think shoot at all for 1 second?
Well, I thought about it, but I just think the pass will be the greatest idea.
We're watching the goal live right now. Tyson, you've seen Josh, I mean, set up goals and score some with Sherbrooke. I mean, the minute you saw them go down 2-on-1, what was going through your head?
I was on the bench. I was like, oh, it's it. That's it. Like Josh is he has when he has grade A chances like that, he's always like find a way to kike and make people pay, make the other team pay. So I think I was pretty confident in him.
Now, we've spoken about Josh's moment, but Tyson, you also had a pretty sick moment in the games leading up to the final with a clutch glove save, let's put it that way. So I don't know if we'll be pulling it up on screen, but I sort of want to get everyone else's opinion on that. Did you guys see it live, or was it only on replay afterwards? How did you guys live through Tyson's save?
I personally, I was on the ice, and like the goalie was like hiding my view from Tyson's save, but like I knew something happened because the crowd went crazy, and I just saw the puck. I iced it the puck. Luckily, it was on the goalie, so we got the change. But like I didn't see it live after I pointed out to Tyson. It was a great save. He was behind the goalie, and he did everything for that puck not to go in the net.
Definitely a game changer. We're watching it on screen then again there. Tyson, you ever make a save as important as that one?
No, that's for sure. No.
What about if you guys had to compare that to Mason MacTavish's save from last year? I mean, that one was in the final, but I mean, they're both clutch and they both get you guys the gold medal at the end of the day. So,
yeah, Mason won. I remember it. I was on the bench, and the goalie was blinding me the view, but I just saw the replay after a game, and I was like, oh my god, what just happened? And it was just I don't know how he did that with his stick, and it was crazy.
I don't want to downgrade Tyson's save, but like team like that in the final with a stick, it's a bit different. It was like the odds were like crazy rare that he got his stick on that, but it was a nice save by Tyson too, I'd say.
We'll give him credit. Eh? We just did.
Yeah.
No, I know
that's the Quebec guy talking right now.
Yeah, save some chirps for down the road now. No, I know you guys were mentioning earlier, Tyson, you said some of your fondest memories were like around the ping pong table with the boys and all that. Obviously, you guys are out in the on the East Coast for quite a few days there, almost 2 weeks. How'd you guys pass time between games? I mean, obviously you can't go back home, can't do your things. What are some of the things you guys did off the ice to kill time?
I mean, we had some family time too. We had a lot of meetings and all that. So, but we have a lot of downtime too. So we're just chilling with the boys, and it was kind of fun and relaxing too. So it was a good time.
Zach, how did you pass time?
Yeah, I mean the same kind of thing. It was good to be able to see family when we had the time there too, to kind of get your mind away from the game for a little bit. I mean, there's a lot of stuff kind of jam packed into those 2 weeks when the tournament started. So yeah, it was good to get away, get out of the hotel, kind of go for a bite to eat and stuff like that. But other than that, it was good to rest too, just kind of sit back in the hotel and kind of relax. I mean, normally you only had a day in between a game too, so you would get pretty tired after a game. So it was good to just be able to relax and also be able to spend some time with our families.
And you're mentioning that family time, obviously very important. I know you guys, it's all your supporting cast and everything. I just want to know, like, who made the trip out east with you guys? Were it all family members, girlfriends, friends, anyone in particular? It's time for shout outs now. Anyone can go
first.
Okay. My parents were there, and my uncle and aunt. They came for the whole tournament. So I passed some time with them. So it was nice to have them with me during the tournament.
What about the other boys?
Yeah, there's a lot of people. There's like 18 people for me. That even like the billet family of my brother went back when he was in Val d'Or. A bunch of people, so it was great for them to experience that, and for sure Michael family was there. So
Tyson, Zach, were you guys had family members there, I guess?
Yeah, I did. I had my mom, my cousin. They both they came together, and it was pretty fun. Went out to dinner a couple of times and all that. So it was fun.
Zach, you have a big crew to support you out there?
Yeah, no, it was pretty big. I had my mom, my dad, my grandparents, they were there. I had a few cousins and stuff like that too. My girlfriend and her parents got up, so it was good to have them all there too. So
whole family affair.
Yep.
Now, obviously, we now know who were traveling with you guys, but now I want to know, once you guys came back, I mean, any people hit you up in the DMs or congratulate you? Who were like some of the bigger names that reached out afterwards? No one?
Josh?
no, well,
Why me? Well, I had a couple one, but the one who threw the hat on the ice texted me and he said like, "I'm glad you enjoyed the hat," and he sent me a picture and it was his hat, so it was pretty funny.
That's pretty neat. I know you wore that hat religiously. Had a baseball cap underneath it at some point. Every image they were showing you on TV was just you and the Bucky.
didn't look very good, but still wore it.
Hey, anything with a gold medal around your neck looks good.
Keep talking, Nate.
Oh man.
So obviously this is what we wanted. We want to hear some chirps and all that. So bringing it to chirps, I mean, some of you guys got to face off against your teammates over there. I know Josh and Tyson, you guys played the Spashek in the finals. Dean, you got to play Marcel Marcel. I mean, anything stand out? Did you guys chirp on the ice? Was it hey, what's up? I mean, how was it out there with your teammates?
I didn't chirp Spicy. I just text him before the game and just wish him good luck. And obviously after the game, when we shake the hand, we didn't we didn't say anything. But this morning when I got to the rink, I chirped him a little bit just for fun.
Zach, what about you?
Yeah, no, not a whole lot during the game. After kind of talked to him a little bit when we were shaking hands there, and then today I saw him at the rink, so it was good. All good at the rink this morning. Same thing as Josh, little chirps, but I mean, he was still happy too with the Czechs' performance, so I was happy for him too.
I was going to say, we don't celebrate a silver medal, but there's nothing too shabby about a silver medal anyway. So, what about playing the guys? I mean, I know you guys in Canada had Stéphane behind the bench. I mean, did you guys, throw some shade on Spashek before, how to play him? Did you guys give any insights to your teammates?
Not really. I think we knew like what Spicy would do. He has a good shot, and he can be dangerous in power plays and all that. But other than that, it's pretty like we kept our game simple and just went with the flow.
That's pretty rare. You get to face off against your regular season teammates. I mean, you guys shy away from hitting him in the corner. I mean, obviously, Zach, it's kind of hard to line up a 6'4" fridge, but I mean, you shy away from hitting them. How do you play them differently at all, or it's just all competition out there?
No, we don't have friend on the ice really, and like when you're in the corner, most of the time you just don't recognize him, so you don't know that it's him. So if you hit him, like you don't know if it's him.
Now, I know we're talking about hitting and intensity and all that. Obviously, you guys got to face off against the States. Was that like a game you had circled? Were you guys waiting for that one?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was a great game, and like Josh can talk about it too. But like this summer, we didn't get to play the U.S. and we really wanted to face off them, and it was in the semifinals. It was a great game. They went up 2-0. So we were very nervous before the game, but we were confident in our abilities, and like it was they had some big players over there. Hits were thrown, but great hockey game.
Nice. Now I want to go around the horn and hear, aside from your teammates, because I know one name could come up. Is there any player that surprised you, or you're like, man, this guy's very good, or you didn't know him at all heading into the tournament? Is there one guy that stood out to you guys? Nate, what about you?
Yeah, I'm thinking of that. I don't know. Of course, like in our team, it's easy to say, but like playing the other teams, we were really like playing the team and like not playing any players. So I don't have anyone in mind coming right now. Sorry.
That's all right. What about Tyson as a defenseman? Anyone that you saw come in and you're like, oh my God, this guy's got speed or dangles?
There was a lot of guys, so in every team there was like one fast guy, one big guy, or like he got skills, but basically I was just focusing my game on myself and trying to every guy try to play hard and don't give him a chance to pass me. So I would say a little bit like Nate, like I have nothing, nobody like in mind to like to say like.
Zach and Josh, anyone come to mind that was like out of the ordinary or that you had never seen play before?
Not really.
Yeah,
Everybody
no,
were pretty good. So
I guess everyone is good on that stage, that's for sure. So we're talking about other players, and I said I would bring it up, but obviously I want to talk about Conor Bedard. Kind of hard to ignore the World Juniors. We've all seen his shot. We've seen his goal. We've seen the OT winner. We've seen it all. What are your guys' first impressions on the kid? Obviously, he's younger than everyone here. So, I mean, does it sting seeing a guy who's got so much skill at that young age? I mean, what do you guys expect from him, or, what are the outlooks you see for him in the next few years?
well, first of all, I saw him almost broke Tyson ankle in the practice on a one-on-one, so that was pretty nice to see. But seriously, he's very good. What he can do on the ice at 17 years old, it's amazing.
Like I feel like you expect so much of that player, but like he gets to that level. He brought us like a gold medal. He was good. He carried us a lot, and like his success, like we were very happy for him. We wanted him to do good. He did good. He helped us win games. So overall, he's like super nasty with his shots, his speed, and everything. But he's a great guy outside of the ring too.
Yeah.
Zach, what about your first impressions on the kid?
yeah, it's just honestly, it's crazy how good he is. I've like just in practice and everything, I've never seen a guy. It seems like he doesn't like mess up. It just seems like the puck is on a stick, on a string, and it's crazy. I've never seen anything like that before. And kind of what Ghosh said, like he brought us to the gold medal. I mean, he had over 20 points there, and in the whole tournament, like I don't even know, it's crazy. But yeah, no, he's a really really good guy too off the ice, and we were super happy for him after games when the crowd was chanting MVP. All the boys were kind of getting along with that and joining in on the chant, so that was pretty cool.
Tyson, how are those ankles feeling?
Oh, better now. Better now. But no, he doesn't play in our league, so you see like videos and TikToks of him like dangles, like oh, okay, that kid is good. But and then you see him in real life and what he can do on the ice against like he can be like one against three defensemen or three guys and just he's gonna pull something off, and it's just incredible. Like you never know what he's gonna do or what's his next move. So it's incredible, and like Ghost and Diener said, he's a great guy off the ice too, and professional and all that for his age. It's nice.
Obviously, you guys are all stars within your own teams and everything. I mean, you guys like sort of like take little notes about what these guys are doing out there, or things you want to emulate in your own games, mental notes maybe.
I would say yeah, because when we get to the Mem Cup, we're gonna play against the best guys of the other leagues, so we take notes.
I love how you're already in the mem.
Yeah, I was just going to say that, Heinzie? Right there,
Hey,
Well,
we've got
for sure,
You're a
it's
bit
not
too
Nate,
loose
so-
in that right corner over there. Guys.
I mean, Dean, that's gonna be a good matchup, us against you, but Quebec won't be there anymore. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Here we go. Nate, what's up?
So for your question, what I can try and take some things off of Bedard is his shot. Obviously, like I really wanted to. Bro,
He just changes the subject.
That's fine. He went straight back to my question. That's fine.
For a month, I've been chirped by 3 guys: the coach, Josh, and Tice. So like, I'll just chirp on the ice and let them know on the ice next time. So I'll let them talk and answer your question because they're really much more interesting than these guys.
I mean, everything's open. I mean, all your teams are in the top 5 or 6 in the queue right now. So I mean, all chirps are welcome. I'm sure fans online love it.
Yeah, I hope.
So obviously, you guys were impressed by Connor. I mean, any what was I gonna say? Anything that sort of like took for granted getting into the competition, and then when it all started, you're like, oh my god, this is a way different ball game. Or I mean, were you guys shocked? Obviously, you guys lost the opener against the Czechs. I mean, was that a reality check in itself? No pun intended. Anyone go? I mean, how was it losing the first game? Did you guys put?
It's like there was a really reality check, and like we played them in the final. It was bounce back game, and like it was redemption. I think it was great just losing that first game. Just sitting, having that hard meeting, watching videos and stuff, bring us all together, bring us all to one goal that we want to achieve, and we don't want that to happen again. So, I mean, like we bounced back, and I think it was great for us, even if losing sucks in life.
I kept telling my buddies, you guys just didn't want to get tired of heave away off the bat, so you guys, kept the goals for later on in the tournament. Who came up with heave away? Who chose that song?
We don't even know really. It was just in one of the songs that they kind of put in, and I think the boys loved it after. It's a pretty good song.
I'm pretty sure you guys had it in your head for quite a few days.
Yeah.
Conor Bedard must know the lyrics by heart, but
Hopefully.
What about inside the locker room? Was there a locker room DJ who got the boys going?
Modeli.
Yeah.
Del Mastro.
Yeah.
He's the DJ?
Yeah, he had great tunes.
Rap, I'm guessing, before games?
No,
Yeah,
not
a
even
little bit.
really. Like few rap songs, but it was a lot of more like DJ kind of, I don't know, like mashups. It was pretty good.
He knew the vibes before practice, country, and then before games, DJ, maybe some raps and in an off day. So he knew the vibe of the team.
What about the locker room clown? Who was the guy who just kept everything loose?
Josh.
No, that's not true.
I kind of had a feeling that wasn't true at all.
That is true.
I will say something is that I thought Nate will be better at the ball game before the game, but really not very good.
Soccer, that's what you guys did before games?
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot.
A lot of losing.
Well,
from what I can hear.
the game were not long for Nate.
He went and warmed up by himself somewhere else.
Oh yeah.
It's hard when you have 2 guys ganging up against you. So.
I mean, what else was out of the ordinary? Obviously, you guys get a short tournament like that. I mean, you all have your own rituals in the regular season with your Q teams. I mean, obviously, you can't eat your favorite meal when you're in tournaments like that. You can't do your own rituals. I mean, did anything throw you guys off, or were you guys able to, set a new set of standards before games?
Yeah, I mean, I think you kind of blend in. You just figure it out. You're there. You don't want to get into anyone's way. You're just trying to I think as a routine, you kind of build a new one for like the whole tournament. You adapt to like the what's in front of you. So I think that's what I did for my part, and I think that's what the guys did too.
What about the other boys? Any your routines got mixed up playing for Canada?
No, not really. We had a lot of on the game day. They were letting us do what we want to. So I think we were doing going for a walk in the morning, but except of that, like we were free for all day long. So I mean, you just you can do we could do what we normally do on a game day.
Yeah.
Nice.
So you had like a buffet, and it was open like till noon to like 4:30, I think. So you go whenever you want, and you eat when you're hungry or when you're ready, and so you just build your own schedule around it, and you nap whenever you want and all that. So it was pretty flexible, and it was fun.
And the food was pretty good too. I mean, you had like kind of like you said, obviously some guys have their pregame meals and there's certain things. Obviously they couldn't have everything there, but they had like chicken, rice, they had pasta, different things like that. So you had a few different options, which was good.
Yeah, they had the cookies a lot for Josh too.
Big cookie guy, I guess, eh?
Oh yeah.
I don't
Big
know.
big dessert guy.
That's fine. That's where you put the puck mostly, where Grandma hides those cookies. So you're good.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Now, just before we finish off, boys, I know you guys kicked off the tournament. I'm talking to 3 forwards here. You guys were on the same line, same check-in line. Josh moved off from that line after 1 or 2 games, I believe. But I mean, what was the whole thinking going into the tournament, thinking you guys might be playing together the whole tournament? Was that pretty fun? Was that neat?
Was nice. I mean, in the pre-tournament game, we were very good together, and we were playing great. So I liked it.
No, we had some good chemistry. We were talking, like communicating out there, but obviously Josh was too good for us, so he went up the lineup. But so I mean, that's okay. He probably can go and talk to the coaches. He didn't want to be with us, but like
He just didn't fit in on the checking
Exactly.
role. They had
Like,
to take him off our line. That was
yeah, we didn't want him there anymore, so that's okay.
He's protecting those shoulders, eh? It must have been cool, though. I mean, I know as a QMJHL fan, we were pretty excited to see you guys lining up together. So it was a nice way to rep the league.
Yep.
So, boys, 2 minutes left. I'm going to let you guys go. For anyone who's watching online, these 4 fresh faces will be doing a French interview on the QMJHL's French Facebook page in the next 2 minutes. So, obviously, once again, thanks for taking the time. Congrats on the gold medal, and best of luck the rest of the way. I'm sure your teams will all be facing each other down the line. So, thanks again, boys, and congrats. Thanks for making us proud.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Awesome. Thanks.